Hey everyone, this is Viren and welcome back to my YouTube channel for another Twitter marketing tutorial. In the last tutorial, I showed you how to increase tweet engagements through Twitter ads, and in this video, we're going to explore how you can increase your followers on Twitter through Twitter ads. When you're logged into Twitter, you can start by going into Twitter ads. Here you will see the list of campaigns that you already have. I have none, so there are no campaigns here. And you can start by creating your first campaign by clicking Create Campaign. You will see a list of objectives here for your campaign. In this video, I'm going to select followers because you want to increase the number of followers you have on Twitter. You can start by giving your campaign a name. If you're setting up your ad account for the first time, you will have to add a funding source, which will be either your credit or debit card. In my case, I already have a credit card connected, so I can leave this here. Select a daily budget for your campaign, something like $100, or I will reduce it to 50. You can also add a total budget to your campaign so that the total spend does not cross a certain amount. I'm okay with the start date being the current date and time, and the pacing will be standard. If you choose accelerated as a pacing method, what this means is Twitter will try and exhaust your budget of $50 as quickly as possible. On the standard pacing method, they will try and pace the $50 daily budget throughout the day. Once you're done setting up the campaign, just click on next. The next step is to create an ad group, which is basically a subset of audiences within a campaign. I will give this ad group a name. You can choose to add a start and end date to an ad group as well, and a budget dedicated to the ad group. If you leave all of this blank, it'll just get the values from whatever you filled at the campaign detail level. The bid type could be automatic, or you could choose a target cost. Let's say I'm okay with spending 50 cents per new follower. You will also see a bid type recommended range here, which is 2.5 to $3.5. I've chosen as 0.5, which is basically much below the target cost. But I'm going to leave this at here for now. There are some measurement options you can use, which is for third-party platforms. If you're using an audience measurement platform separately, something like a Nielsen, you can basically add their tags here, but I don't have any of that connected with my Twitter account. If you're using DoubleClick for your campaign tracking, you can also add the DoubleClick tracking code here, but I'm not using that, so I'll leave this blank. Once you're done setting up your ad group, click on next. The next step is targeting. If you have any remarketing lists created, which you create right here under the audience manager, you can start adding them here, which could be people who use your website, a list of users you've already uploaded, people who use your mobile app, and so on. You can also choose to target similar people to those who you've added in this list. But currently I don't have any remarketing lists added, so I'm going to leave this blank and I'm going to select the demographics of my audience. You can choose by gender, age range. Let's select a particular age range. You can choose the location, language, and technology that your users use. So like you can see, I've basically chosen India as my location and English as the language. You can also choose to target people who first use Twitter on a new device. So basically you can target people on a new device as well. When you select this, you can also select a range. So you make sure that they're using the new device within the last 1 month. You can also narrow down your audience based on keywords, events, behavior, interests, follower lookalikes, movies, or TV shows. I would recommend each and every one of you to go through this entire list. This is extremely detailed, but it makes sure that you're reaching the right audience. I'm just going to simply target for now based on keywords. So I've added some keywords and now you can switch on recommendations. So you will see more keywords here that are similar to the keywords you've added. So I've selected some more keywords. You can also see the summary here where I've basically selected so far about 200k to 246k people in my target group, but this is below the recommended, so you can continue to add more keywords, increase the scope of your audience through location until you reach the recommended range. You can also choose to stay below the recommended range. That is completely okay. You can start the ad that way, and if you see that the reach is not enough, you can come back, edit the ad group, and add more. You can also choose to retarget people who saw or engaged with your previous posts. So that's fine. You can also choose the type of posts that people have engaged with, whether those were organic tweets or tweets from campaigns. I'll leave it at organic tweets for now. You can also choose to expand your audience features. What this basically means is Twitter will automatically try to reach a wider audience than what you've defined. So it will basically try and remove some of the parameters, see what other people are similar to the the range that you've selected, the parameters that you've selected as location, language, and all of these keywords. You can also try and reach a broad audience or leave it at expanded. I generally don't like to use expand audience until I'm doing a branding campaign of sorts. Once you're done targeting, you can click on next, and now you can add creatives. So you will see a list of tweets that already exist on your page. You can also create a new tweet if you want. You can create one right here. I'm going to just go ahead and select one that I already have. You can preview the ad. This is what it looks like on web, Android, and iOS device. You can also choose the ad placement, which is all users' timelines, profiles, and tweet detail pages. I'm going to leave both as selected for now. Once you're done, you click on next. That's about it. You can review your campaign now, the budget you've added, ad group details, your targeting, all the keywords you've added. And then when you're done reviewing, just click on launch campaign and you're good to go. There we are. This campaign is now running. The total budget of $100. You can see your spend. You can see the results that you're getting. A result in this case would mean increase in followers. The cost per result, a daily budget of $50 as we had selected, and so on. You can choose to change the date, so you can see, and if I select today, you can basically see these data points for the current date. That's about it for this video. If you have any follow-up questions, do reach out to me in the comment section below and I'd be happy to get back to you. If there are specific tutorials that you're looking for, you can reach out to me and I will try my best to create videos for you. Do hit the like and the subscribe button for more such videos.